Hello, 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 and today I've got another fine episode of Random Historic Commander, and today we've been given our number 5, Polukranos Unchained, which I've never used as a commander before, and it's kind of got some good directions to go with it. So we have so Polukranos is a 4 mana 6/6. Comes in with 6 counters on it, or 12 if it's been escaped. And if damage is dealt to it, you remove those +1 counters. Instead of it dealing damage, of it being dealt damage, pardon me, you can tap 3 to fight something else, and you can escape it for 6, which means you play 6 mana and remove 6 cards from your graveyard, and it comes right back out. So, Polukranos is an interesting one. You've kind of got two ways to go with it. You've got the kind of graveyard escape, fill up your graveyard, put some nice effects in there, and you've also got like a +1/+1 counters thing going on here. So I think that's a nice place to start. You could also make this kind of like a Voltron-esque build, I suppose, where you just load up Polukranos for loads of good stuff and let it just kill everything. So I can see from the offset that it's the 0/0. So if there's anything that changes, well, actually, I've kind of wanted to be intrigued a bit by these Alchemy 22 and 2 cards, see if there's anything of relevance we might want to use here. Quite enjoy these spellbook things, being able to just kind of be some weird form of card advantage. Um, let's see, this is an interesting veteran Gold Caller. Whenever a card in your graveyard is put into your hand, conjure a duplicate of that card. So whenever something comes back to your hand, that's interesting. Yeah, we've used Sanguine Bloodstroke before, it's quite nice. Puppet Razor. At the beginning of your hand instead, now that's an interesting one. I like Puppet Razor. So this, at the end of our turn, we exile a creature from our graveyard, and then get something out of our library with mana value +1. So that's kind of interesting. That's some sort of kind of like pod thing from your graveyard. Um, Nice, I like this. The perpetually adding power thing. I think we want to grant Polukranos some perpetual bonuses, and maybe go down the counters route, looking at kind of Ikoria. I think we do want to do like a +1/+1 counters Voltron-esque build, so I'm going to go for that. The chef, it just comes in, makes food creatures. It's kind of cool. Settle the Wilds, we'll definitely go with that. That's an interesting new card. Um, I think the thing is here is if we want Polukranos in our hand, and achieving that might be slightly harder if we're using this. Um, but I like the card advantage of just drafting random creatures. And Geist Pack Alpha kind of got a similar story going on. So maybe the spiders. I love the spiders. This does encourage us, much like Polukranos, to put cards in our graveyard, so I think I am going to go for Ishkanar. Hollowhenge Wrangler. This card, Sikalan card. It's alright. And I do like Lupine Harbingers. That's quite cute. You like save it away, and it comes in with +1/+1 counters to the number of turns it's been foretold. So, off the bat here, we've got some nice like buffy things, and maybe Puppet Razor isn't quite where we want to be going. Um, Otherwise, some interesting green alchemy cards here. Let's see if there's any others that we've not got that we would be interested in using. Assemble from parts. Oh, that's interesting. Damage is removed from creatures your opponent's control during cleanup steps. Ah, see, I like that so much with Polukranos. Gut. Discard's a card. Discard. That's a discard card. We don't need to worry about that. Predatory Sludge. Interesting. Yeah, I like the Predatory Sludge. Shame we can't afford it. Well, there's not much point looking at the rest of these unless they're mythic, I suppose. Okay, right, so I think we want to go down this kind of... We want, like, Ozolith involved for sure. Counters. Counters is what we're looking at here to start off with. So let's see what we got there. We got green, black, colourless, and just see if we have anything that gains counters in a way that we really want to. Creature opponent control counter +1. I'm not imagining much in the Essence Infusion's kind of cool. Inherent Fiend. Yeah, I like Inherent Fiend. Skyclave Shape's good. Tainted Adversary can be really annoying as well, so it's quite nice. So maybe we go for like a counters proliferate style deck here then. Oathsworn Knight. So Grim Dancer, nah, actually it's not exciting enough. Haggard Constrictor, nice. +1/+1 counters give menace. Or could just get moved to along with counties. Probably not going to have many clerics dying in this deck. I don't think Woestrider belongs in the same deck as Polukranos, unfortunately. Necromancer's interesting. Just because it means that we can play our opponent's cards. But no. Midnight Oil. Beginning of your draw step, no. Transitional card and remove 2 counters from Midnight Oil. Ah, I see. No, I'm okay. Swarm of Bloodflies. Nah. Westgate Regent's really powerful. I like Westgate. When you do remove X counters from... No. Confront the past. Sphere of Annihilation. No, I don't think we want things dying, really. Yeah, Hardened Scaled would be nice, but I don't think we're going to go for that. Creature card will convert mana cast equal to the... I do like Instrument of the Bards. There's just some sort of late game plot thing, but no. Pelt Collector for sure. Iula. Iula. I look forward to the day where we play Iula. Dragon's Guard. I don't know if we're going to have enough non-creature spells. Yeah, Wildborn Preservers are quite nice. Yeah, Branching Evolution. Fertilid. And Hydra's Growth would be good for Polukranos. Okay. First row end game seems nice here. Some good card advantage. No, still not feeling Blessing of Frost. It's just not quite there yet. Is that counted? Nope, that's for like 6 colour decks. Oh, Mawu. Unfortunately, we're not going to play Mawu. We are going to play Vastwood Surge though. As well, we're going to play Nissa. Put a +1/+1 if the spell was kicked. Put 2 +1/+1 counters on everything we control. It's nice. Avonbrook Caretaker is definitely coming in. As is Vorinclex. Okay, yeah, we've got some gnarly bits coming on now. Contortionist Troops. Yeah, I think we end up with a whole bunch of X counters cards. Orchard Jelly for sure. Wildwood Scourge for sure. And Voracious Hydra for sure. Cheval would be good. And Find Finality, just good for killing everything. I've never really liked this Moss Pit Skeleton dude. Yes. Winding Constrictor. I didn't know it was that uncommon. It's better from 3 +1/+1 counters if it has a +1. Nice. Okay, yeah, I think we've got enough stuff to do. Hazardous Conditions is interesting. I don't think we want to play it as a wipe. Rhizome Lurker. Okay, so this is the important bit, is whenever 1 or more +1 counters, I think we could even go down the energy route with this. Let's see what we've got in terms of energy, if there's anything we want. just so that we can kind of get energy early on and proliferate into it. Um, and the glint sleeve siphoner is super good at that. I'm mainly thinking Aetherworks Marvel might be a fun card to play, and Bristling Hydra, just proliferating the amount of energy we have. Um, no, I think maybe we should leave their energy subtheme. We could definitely go for something like Attune with Aether, just to start us off. Yep, okay. And yeah, we'll just serve of the Conduit, just do kind of rampy-esque things with our energy. I've not really looked too strongly at energy cards before, but I think, yeah, there, we've got a few there that we like. Um, so now we need Proliferate, really. Proliferate is going to be what holds this together a bit more. So we've got Yargmoth, Pollenbright Druid, both very nice. Um, Evolution Sage is going in. Urban Dagger, oh, I didn't even know about Urban Daggertooth. This is a cute mix-up. Enrage, Proliferate, Tainwide Celebration. Proliferate is quite a bit, but probably too much. Yeah, you know what, Smell Fear, I quite like it. Let's put it in there. And then let's have a look at what green, what's it called? Mutate, not Mutate. The Cynic mechanic with the Druid in it. Let's have a look. The Adapt, that's it. There'll be some nice Adapt cards, hopefully. Isolation Druid, Incubation Druid, pardon me. And Trollbred Guardian is quite nice too, isn't it? So let's see what we've got. Counters. We have the Ozolith. So yeah, I think we've got some quite nice counter stuff going on here. We might want to put some Planeswalkers in if we're proliferating, but I don't know if we are necessarily. Oh, proliferate in terms of colourless was Khan's Bastion, wasn't it? Let's put Khan's Bastion's in there. Was there anything else in terms of counters we wanted in colourless? I think there probably is. Mazemind Tome, Ozolith for sure. Or both these lands. Treasure Map. Strixhaven Stadium adds an interesting element to things. Aside from that, I think we're okay. Adaptive Chimera, Stonecoil Serpent's got to come in. Yeah, we'll have Forsaken Fresher and such. We'll get some land ramp next, I think. Search for a land in green and black. We do have Dig Up, Binding the Old Gods and Death Sprout in terms of both colours. And then we have Cultivates, etc. into the north for green. Green lands. We have into the north, which is there. We have Lotus Cobra, but I'm not too fussed. In terms of mill, we might want something like mulch. In fact, to be fair, we don't really seem to be touching the mill plan so much with Polukranos, so that's fine. We'll just kind of leave it. We're very much focusing on the counters element by the looks of it. Crystalline Giant is another card we want, just because that with the Ozolith can get some cool counters on Polukranos if we time it properly. Lovely. So I think that just needs a bit of card draw in Guardian Project. And we've got big beefy Polukranos, so we definitely want the Great Henge. And maybe we want Goreclaw just to reduce the price of a lot of a commander and such. I'm going to put Vraska. No, I'm not going to put Vraska in. I'm not going to put Vraska in. Does this get Voronclex and Averbrook? So I think we want Fierce Empath. And let's get ourselves another Hydra up with Liliana. the 6-drop one, lovely. And then I think we just finish off with Arcane Signet. Cool. And a board wipe in the form of something like Languish. Oh, we don't have Languish. In that case, I think I will instead go for, let's see, destroy all. We're going to be using Snowman actually, so we use Blood on the Snow, that's a good idea. And then, what else did we kind of think might be a bit silly at this point? I'm quite liking the look of this. I'm not, Ravenous Pursuit's fine. Nice. Yeah, it's looking like it's got a good curve. Some good cards, some good +1/+1 counter stuff, some new stuff that'll be interesting. Cool. So in terms of, we might want something like Scavenging Ooze as well. That's a big one. I don't know why we don't have that instead of something like. No, I don't like Ravenous Pursuit enough, to be honest. There we go. So that's going to cost us 2 commons, 2 uncommons. And then we are going to go to our lands, which will be green-black. And Necroblossom, Overgrown, Temple, and definitely a Darkball Pathway. Then I think we want some plain lands with Command Tower, obviously, and Fabled Passage. Then we want Evolve Wild for a 2-colour deck. And maybe some sort of land that. Do we want Bonder's Enclave? I think we want Bonder's Enclave. Where's that gone? Yeah, we'll have Bonder's Enclave. And Field. I think we can afford to do Field. Yeah, we want Field of Ruin. And then I think I'm always going to go for Academ's Awakening and Anti-Hyper Symbiosis, but do we want anything more than that? No, Academ's Awakening, Castle Lochwain. I will put Kalani Garden in there just because it's good to have a creature we can put counters on early, and Anti-Hyper Symbiosis is already on there, fantastic. So we'll just remove 1 swamp, then make sure all our lands are snow. So, unfortunately I haven't got these, would love these, but cannot be gotten using 1 cards. There we go. Polukranos. Unchained. And this is number 4, isn't it? Number 4. And as previously, is this our... yeah, that's fine. Vivian can't access our sideboard. Yeah, this would be number 4. And our second Golgari one? I believe it's the second Golgari one. We'll get rid of Unchained then. I think we're not going to get... Oh, it's because it's got 4 at both ends. There we go. Cool. Yes, our last one was Slimefoot actually, so another Golgari commander. Let's see how this does. 5 games, first one. Feeling a lot... Oh, okay. Interesting, I haven't played Elesh Norn in a while. Okay, I like this. This works well. We can go... makes it even easier. Cheville, which we can then give counters with the Arowan games. And then we can start this monster off. I've got Binding the Old Gods as a bit of removal, just because I feel like... Well, we're going to see probably Elesh Norn at some point, which can use Binding the Old Gods, but they're probably going to hit some ramp quite early. Cheville. This with 3/+1/+1 counters would be golden. And I'm wondering if we just go ham with Polukranos just from the get-go, just start attacking. And I like how we've got Sagas, which would sacrifice themselves to add to the escape cost. Cool. I might hold off on the Rowan games then, and just play Hungering Hydra for 2. Hydra Tribal. Ah, we could have gone Hydra Tribal. Hydra Tribal would have been awesome. Don't think we have enough Hydras, but Hydra. We could have had. Oh wait, we've got to wait till we get some mono green, and we have. You know the one I mean. The mono green 6-drop that's like a 7/6, battles everything, and makes Hydras cost a whole lot less. Um, should we just get Polukranos down? I think we just get Polukranos down. Yeah, we lose the Hydra. They draw a card. Life goes on. Fortunately, Alishnon does not kill Polukranos. Next time we can go Strixhaven Stadium into first Rowan games. Or smack something with Polukranos. Interesting. We really haven't seen much from them. That's annoying. Double striking. Big boy there. But I still think we do this. Cool. So the jelly, however, which is not a Hydra, um, we want it to be something like a 4/5, because then it splits in twain. Yeah, I mean, if they exile it, we need it back. No blocks. Cool. We need to make the decision if a Ketra is more damaging. Oh, hello. Oh, we've got some good big boys here. And I think that answers my question of what we're doing. I think we're destroying that moth. And drawing a clue. Cool. Averbrook Caretaker might just about be enough. Hopefully our human survives so we can draw an extra couple of cards. They seem to have stopped on mana, which is nice. I don't know if they've got a handful of haymakers that are going to ruin our day. Considering we had Binding of the Old Gods, maybe we should have put in the Snow Forest Swamp. Okay, they get an extra land. And there's the Sunwing. Nope. Yeah, the Strixhaven Stadium win does seem a bit unlikely at this point. Cool, so we get ourselves a Overgrown Tomb. Into play tapped. 2 cards, both lands as well. Yeah, this is looking really bad. Yeah, I think we can call that GG. So that's game 1. We have lost to Elish Norn. Mono white. Mono white's arguably one of the funnest commander building options. I really enjoy building mono white. It's good now. It's good now. It just slaughtered me. Cool. I'm just gonna quickly make the change of putting in ourselves the Swamp Forest of Woodland Chasm, lovely, and then taking out a snow-covered forest. Yep, that's fine. So just a Ketra tick over there. We are very low on removal. We might want to take out a few of the more rubbish low or high cards to add a bit more removal in here. But I mean, nothing went massively wrong with that last game. Ooh, interesting. Gishash. Looks good. Gishaf, not Gishash. I like the Vastwood Surge here. The Aetherworks Marvel we can get nice and early. Start getting ourselves some energy. And maybe we want to hold off on the Proliferate here. We'll see how it goes. They should be playing things quite late with their Dinosaur deck. They might start ramping a bit earlier. Oh, there we go. Stonecoil Serpent is a nice 2-drop to put down. Protection from Gishash, which does have trample, so explore. We need to make sure we hit our third land, fourth land. We're fine if we hit number 4. If we don't, then we might start being a bit concerned. Polukranos is a bit annoying in terms of fighting everything. This is a big part of our removal, I suppose, is just Polukranos. Stonecoil will be a 6/6 next turn though, so that's cool. They're just ramping. Ah, annoying. Constrictor's good though. Yeah, let's just get in. We're definitely drawing 2 cards next turn, so that's good. Cool, Ranging Raptor and Communal Dinosaurs. What can we draw from this? That will be... Okay, 2 more cards. Come on, untap land, fantastic. If we got to 6 here, then we can do 2 spells next turn, which was good. But also we're going to get our gold token, which is a old school treasure token, shortly. So if you would get 1 or more 1 counters, you get that many +1 as well. So the Random Constrictor gives us twice as much energy for our troubles with Aetherworks Marvel, which is nice. Okay. They get your Daro, which they can now cycle if they wish to. Yep, cool. So what are they at? They're at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So they're 1 away from Gishash coming out. Gishaf. Shaff. Ooh, lovely. So 2 counters for that. Okay, this is working very... Whiny Constrictor with Aetherworks Marvel. Unsurprisingly, very good. I think we start gearing up towards playing Blood in the Snow, because Gishash is going to come out next turn and cause a nightmare for us. And we only have 1 green source. That's annoying. No creatures in graveyard, so they can't use the Mending of Dominaria, although they're soon about to get a lot of lands out. If 1 or more creatures become you may put one of as many counters. Okay, sure. Gishaf is coming out hard next turn though. Cool, let's just make another creature. We will get ourselves a... We don't want a Bark Hydra, it's cost a lot of green. Dire Wolf Prowler. Fine. Oh, okay, we could have gone for the other one. And let's see. I think we try and make our board beefy. Proliferate these three. A4X Marvel. Get ourselves Yawgmoth. Sacrifice creature. We're going to get rid of Drove of the Mighty here. Can use A4X again. Ah, oh, Shovel. It's a shame we've got two. Oh, we can discard a card to proliferate. Wow, that's ridiculous. We'll put a counter there. Sacrifice Pollen Bright Druid. Discard Westgate Regent to proliferate. And call it a turn. So now we have enough to stop Gishash causing us trouble. Yawgmoth, massive, massive here. It's a shame the ultimate of Garruk, Wrath of the Wilds, is just rubbish. Polyraptor, cool. Combo potential. Just go infinite with Polyraptor. I think we just sack the Dire Street Prowler. No, just sack it to destroy Drove of the Mighty. Just draw the cards, get another A4X Marvel. The Polyraptors are going to be an issue, that's for sure. Let's get ourselves... Oh, do we kill everything here? I think we need to kill everything here. It's a shame. Let's attack with Stone Coil. What creature can we get back? We can't really even get... Well, we can get Rescue Regent back, which is nice. Yeah, let's just not bother. Cool. Yeah, I like how this is going. Next. Castle Lockwain, Blood in the Snow. Destroy all creatures. Get our Winding Constrictor back. Attune with Aether. Get ourselves a forest. Use our A4X Marvel, hopefully hit something decent here. Averbrook Caretaker. Get ourselves a Gnarlid Colony. Which isn't quite there yet. That's fine. See, this makes it very tempting for them to play Gishath here, which I imagine they will. Yep. And we can trade Gishath for the Colony and the Caretaker. Which I think we do, actually. It's annoying. It's coming back next turn, so maybe we just leave it. That many cards to top your life for that many dinosaurs? Nah, we can't afford to do that after just losing our board wipe. So we're just going to let them do one dinosaur from one card on top of their library. Yeah, I know. I hate to lose Averbrook. But now we're A4X Marveling each turn, which is nice. Snow-covered forest, A4X Marvel. I think the Ozlip is our best. The card to play. Garruk's Uprising. And Polukranos. Draw cards, lovely. And we'll Cheval. before leaving it open for attack. So Polukranos now comes in as the same power. I don't know why it's got 7 counters. Oh, the winding constrict gives it an additional counter. Nice. Okay, yeah, we definitely want the... Ooh, Zitalpa. How do we deal with Zitalpa? I think we just get another creature. Another Garruk's Uprising, nice. Draw card, let's dig something up. Oh, Liliana is how we do it. This does mean getting rid of the Constrictor, but it's done so much, but I think we can get it back again. Yeah, one each, one each. 1 for 1. Oh yeah, like in the Hydra. I would say this is probably one of my favourites after the Gadwick one so far. What have we got? Vastwood Surge. Nice to see you again. Polukranos. I'm back in 1 moment. It's still on apparently. Now it is. Now it is. Ah, okay. Another. So this is a commander I've been seeing a lot of recently in Kefis. So we do here have um, Prancing Evolution into Polukranos, but it's just a bit slow. So I'm honestly this is better. Ozolive, Elumira, Hydra's Grove, quite nice. Elumira does some good stuff. Yeah, that looks a lot better. Ishkanar and doesn't mean we don't play the Ozolive turn 1 though. Yeah, see things like Moxamba. Um, Elumira we have to tap 1 and tap it when this. I think the Ozolif's much more important to get out earlier. Yeah. Because then we can put Gragmore out. Oh dear, we're not having land issues already, are we? When it dies, whenever another creature dies, put plus 1. Oh, okay. Right, we have Kefis. Of course, we are again low on lands. Do this to get ourselves discards. Avenbrook. Yeah, okay, Bond's Enclave. Fantastic news. We could put Hydra's Grove on Gragmore. Monsters Advocate, very, very, very good. Okay, so what they do here is if they attack here, then I can block with Gragmore, and then get, yeah, put the counters on it. Right, okay, I'm going to discard Maze Mind Tome. Yeah, just a bit desperate to get a land there, I think. Okay, we'll go Hydra's Grove. It's not where we want to be, but it could get ridiculous fairly quickly. It just seems to be... I don't know, it's only game 2. We can get Inherent Fiend next turn as well, which is nice. It does come into play tapped, but at least we can move these counters somewhere, unless the Ozlif is going bye-bye. It looks like the Ozlif is going bye-bye. Looking at Gragmore, looking at Hydra's growth, looking at the Hydra that's growing as a result of Hydra's growth. Ah, well, that's pretty nice. That's pretty nice. We have our 4/4. Horrible looking Hydra from. Yeah, that's pretty rough. Okay, but we're not out. We have Kalani Garden. We have Heirloom Mirror, which we can use to discard. Ishkana! I'm sorry. Swamp. Nice. Which means we can Liliana next turn, which is not the end of the world, especially if we start culling their creatures down a bit. Sacrifice the plant and serve the conduit to a Liliana Dreadhorde General. Okay, no, that's good. That's good. I like that. So we can turn this around. We can. So this is like treasure map a bit. Heirloom Mirror. I quite like it for that. Alright, so they get to play a creature of lesser power to Vorincle's Monstrous Raider. Yeah. Annoyingly, one of the main cards that stops Liliana from doing her thing. What are they getting? What are they getting? Oh my goodness. So how does this ability work? When you cast your next creature spell for a creature card, search. Wow, yeah, that's amazing. So yeah, we can play Liliana here, but it won't do that much. Yeah, no, Vorincle's very bad. We only get one energy counter. Make some zombie. So by plus one-ing Liliana, we actually don't get anything. Just rounded down. Ah, okay, yeah, we've lost. Arvad, everything gets +2/+2, and they're going to get something else as well. Let's see how gross they get with this. I can completely understand why you'd play Kefis. Kefis is great fun. Okay. And just Helios to top it all off. And old Rustine. With his little insect. So, draw Blood on the Snow to help us, I suppose. That'd be nice. Yeah, so to do that, we need to block with, like... Where's Liesta attacking? Us. So we'll block this with both our useless creatures to draw 2 cards. Wow, they really want to kill it. I suppose I could, Oh, we don't draw anything. Well, we'll play Polukranos and call it a game. Lovely, so that's 1 out of 3 wins there. Let's do our last 2 games. Ooh, and it's top round. Cool. I'm excited to foretell this and do some crazy stuff with it. Foretell Lupine Harbingers. Oh, Strixhaven Stadium. This is probably getting counted, which is fine. It's just a card to spell play at this point. Convolute. Yep, sure. From M20 there. Arcane Signet. Command Tower Polukranos. Yep, cool. We will put that to our command zone. Tainted Adversary, I think next turn. Or do we cultivate? Nah, let's Tainted Adversary. Then if they use all their mana to counter, big whoop. I'm expecting Tauran to come down soon, which is good because we can counter with Liliana. And if we have these decay tokens, that'd be really helpful. Yes! Cool. Zombies! Unsubstantiate. Okay. Go on, play Tauran. Play Tauran, please. Ah. Okay, leave us an option to just play the adversary again then. Fort collapse. Love it. So what do we have in our graveyard? Pellet Collector and Tainted Adversary. I think we'll just cultivate. Yeah. Bit low on swamps actually, so we're gonna go double swamp. Won't attack with the decay tokens quite yet. So they're playing Tyrant with the mindset of leaving open a land, or just playing Takeshi's Hideous Laughter. Nice. How much do we have? We have 8, so we can go Polukranos. Yeah, that's fine. Depending on what they mill, I might just let it go to the graveyard. Yeah, I'll let it go to the graveyard. Decline. We're going to find Pellet Collector and Tainted Adversary, because now we can escape Polukranos, in fact. Nah, we're going to leave the Decayed there. They're running out of cards here. Tyrants. Yep, sure. How much do we have? We have 8, so Settle the Wilds isn't going to do anything now. But we will play Liliana. We will play Liliana. Yeah, fantastic. Okay, yeah, that's 2-2. So let's see if we can make it to 3-2. One more. Final game with Polukranos today. So once in the long term, the an idea that oh, this is going to be horrible. This is going to be horrible, but we've got good starts to our hands, so yeah, Incubation Grid, Hydro Growth into Settle the Wilds will be fun. Seek is random, okay. Kind of makes it look, yeah. Cry of the War Eagle, what an awesome name. It sounds like a magic card. Oh, please, please play. I don't want... Okay, good. Forest. We have our own Vorinclex, which we can play very soon. I'm not sure how replacement effects stack, but I think the most... It's like the stack is the most recent one will be the effective one. Cool, Ranger class. No problem. No problem. We're going to go Hydro's Growth onto you. so that you can get us a foreboding statue. Nah, I think we want to settle the wilds. Cool, the lupine harbingers. I need to look up what lupine means, because presumably Lupin from Harry Potter has a boring name that's associated with something to do with. Cool, right. Foreign clicks, yeah. And we'll play a foreboding statue, which will get 2 counters next turn. Then they go into foreign clicks. Yes, we still get the counters, and we can still. Yes. Yeah! Oh, nice, 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 nice. Oh, what a great opening hand. Lovely. Well, that was Polukranos. In terms of the decks we played so far, I'd argue probably the most fun. I enjoyed that the most out of the ones I've played so far, so that was very enjoyable. Um, Changes afterwards. Um, I'm not too sure yet. There's definitely some cards that I don't have that I would like to put in here, which add more +1/+1 counters. I like the subtle energy theme. And yeah, in general, I enjoy it. I'd only wish that I had, as always, put Life of the Loam on my Golgari deck, but hey ho, no biggie. Well, thank you all for watching. Please consider liking, subscribing, growing the channel so that we can make more of a community. Awesome, thank you. And good night, goodbye, wherever you are. Have a wonderful day.